welcome back everyone, I'm The Depressed Eeyore, and this is Failing Really High Chances, the game. Also known as Sword of the Stars, the pit. I can't believe I failed that. That sucks. Because these light weapon lockers have chances of having, actual weapons, and I don't want to be stuck with having just, no weapons. I didn't get a weapon in the, besides the laser pistol, I didn't get, like, a rifle or anything until, like, way later. And by that time, I didn't really have any skills in those weapons. So it's a good idea to try to get a weapon as soon as possible, but you don't really have much control over that. We do have a new knife, so that's good. And I'm getting bitten. They attack twice, not a big deal. These things are known as Zool infant swarms, so they're Zools that, attack you in swarms. Okay, that's dead. I'm getting attacked by the maintenance bot. My armor got damaged, and I just leveled, and I'm being attacked. So let's go ahead and use that. Right now we're stunned, that's why we have all these debuffs here. We're going to keep increasing our brains, and right now I have no idea how many points that's going to cost me, but whatever. It cost me 2. And we got +3, nice. Increase all these other skills. We want Cypher up. I'm focusing mainly on stuff to get me more stuff. That's pretty much my idea. So yeah, I believe the stun debuff reduces all my stuff by half. So I'm gonna go ahead and increase that and increase our mechanical. Got 2 points left. Let's go ahead and increase our. What can we work on? Like a rifle. I would like to upgrade that some. But lockpicking is probably going to be more important. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and work on lockpicking, and that leaves us with literally just pistols, knife, or foraging. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade pistols. There we go. Now from there, kill you. Alright, well that was kind of a bit of a handful. Got some razor teeth and bindings. Ooh, hello. Oh, I'm missing. That's not good. Can't attack you, can I? Yes, I can. Even around the corner. Awesome. Alright, good stuff. Anyway, this is a damage charging hub. This is where you can recharge stuff. Right now I don't have a high chance of success, and I don't really need to recharge anything either, so... There we go. Ammo crate, 99% chance. Let's get going. Alright, more mechanical skill. And this has rifle rounds. Get used to getting a lot of ammo for weapons you don't ever have. But hey, it gives another useless item for the traps to destroy, so it has its benefits. We'll keep going with the jar knife. God, I'm sucking at this. There we go. Nice skill went up. And I'm getting attacked by you, who does a lot of damage, so I'm just going to shoot you. Getting a little beat up here. Let's go ahead and eat our food. We got some safe meat. Actually, let's eat the Affinna food, because that's hilarious. Eat that. Okay. What are we at? Okay. And this heals, and this does 80, so there we go, we're back to full. Looks like we don't have much else here. Yeah, eventually I might have to use a med kit. Don't want to, but I got little choice at the moment. Matter. Oh, there we go. And what is this? EMP grenade. Oh, that's gonna be useful. That's good for it does high damage, but it only works on machines. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Alright, so far so good. Let's keep going this way. That's a bed. Beds don't do anything, it's just fluff. Storage pod. Requires only have 50% chance. I'm gonna go ahead and use the lockpick. That way it's 99%. Alright. Got a sparker and an optics. Okay, it's just ingredients. Yeah. So essentially, this game's all about trial and error, sort of, where you just keep going as far as you can, and then you eventually learn some recipes that kind of make things a little bit easier. Of course, you still have to deal with the fact you have to find the stuff, but at least you don't have to deal with the thing like in Dungeons of Dreadmore where you have to unlock the freaking recipe. Anything up here? Nope, it's empty. Sorry about the Steam overlay stuff. Let's go this way. Ooh, hello. You want a piece of this? I got a knife. And I'm dying. Really being kind of risky having only half my health right now. Staff core. Also, it tells you the name of the room you're in. Just kind of fluff, really. I usually pick doors, even if I don't need to, just to build up my skill, as well as get some free XP. Now, you might notice I'm kind of pausing a little bit. One, it's to watch for traps, and two, it's actually making me do that because it's moving all the monsters, which are currently active. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot you, because I'm kind of beat up at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and try to do this. It's 1 in 3 chance, not good in my favor. Hey, I succeeded, and got some computer skill out of it. And some food pellets. Okay, looks like we're done with this area, so let's just head down. Okay, we've been through here already. You do regenerate health very, very slowly. Empty room. What do we got over here? Also, I do need to go back to repair that other thing just to try to get some free experience, but we'll deal with that later. 23% chance. I'll wait on that. Okay, looks like there's nothing else here. So we're just gonna go in order. There's something still around. Yeah. Grab that. Anything else I can use? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, let's try to repair this. There's not really much use for it, but it's free experience. There's chances of when you fail, it can do bad things to you, like set off alarms, like it did earlier. Right now, alarms don't do too much, but eventually, it'll start adding more like security bots and stuff, which can be a big issue. Okay. Oh, that was it. And, oh yeah, we gotta get this stuff here. I probably should check the... Excuse me. Should probably check the rubbish piles first, but... Grab that. You know what? I don't want to lose my cheese, so I'm gonna eat it. Actually, I probably should have kept it. Alright, slot switch. A fine multicultural sandwich. It has it's 160 food. Any other further info? Nope. Okay, now we can go down here and deal with you. I don't want to deal with any poison right now, so we're just gonna deal with you. Grab that. trying to make it come to me so I can free a hit on it. Stasis Pantry. 26% chance. It's gonna fail. No, I succeeded. Holy cow. And we got a Wuna Sea Cucumber, whatever that is. A Lyrian treat that is nourishing and can cleanse the body of radioactive and poisonous elements. So cool. It's actually can cure poison. I'll save that then. Also, we do have a raw meat, so let's go ahead and craft. Succeeded. Alright. Ah, there's the cooker. Oh, I missed. That sucks. That's me wasting bullets. If you notice here, these X's and stuff, that's showing the AoE of a grenade. I just stepped on that thing, didn't I? Yes, I did. Now I'm infected. You know what? I'm not dealing with you. Oop. Okay, I am dealing with you guys. God damn, really? Okay, can we please hit the thing? Okay, that's dead. I'm wounded right now, which means I'm gradually losing health. Eventually it can get even worse, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop one of these. I'm gonna use my med kit. 92% chance. Okay, and it also can cure diseases, I guess, maybe. Or maybe it's just duration wore off. Yeah, if you get too low in health, you'll start taking wounds, and it can get pretty serious. I have had it got to the point where I've gone blind, which is kind of bad. We can go ahead and repair this cooker. No, we're not, because you're going to be attacked. God, jeez. Good news is, since they're all coming towards me, I'll eventually have nothing to fight. Sucks that I had to use a medkit. Oh, and my disease just got worse. Alright. Used 90%. Yeah. Alright, I reduced it back to level 1. I'm hoping it won't get worse again. Okay, it wore off. So I had to use a charge just to remove the disease. I didn't want to risk it getting worse and worse, because if it gets to like level 5 or so, you pretty much die from disease, no matter what your health is at. Alright, secure crate. I'm going to go ahead and use the lockpick, because I don't want to risk screwing it up. And we got ourselves flesh hit rounds, which are not useful right now. We do have medical locker. We'll go ahead and use that. And we leveled up. Did I fail the medical locker? Whatever. Alright. Electronics, mechanical computer. Decipher. What else can we work on? Lockpick and pistol? Probably. Yeah, lockpick. And pistol. There we go. Oh. Green traps, drop my HP by half. So yay, we leveled up and lost all the benefits of regaining our health. And there's a console right there.
And now, you're dead.
I am not... Oh, I didn't reload my pistol. Like I said, it auto-targets unless you specifically choose your target, which can be a bit of an issue. Anyway, I gotta clear this stuff out before I can even open any of the junk I just found. Running low on bullets. Way to miss.
They're fast.
Poisoned. Well, we do have this sea cucumber. There we go, poison cured. Hopefully I don't get attacked. And we found moldy bread. We'll go ahead and grab that, and we're gonna go ahead and use this thing and see what happens. Grab it. Yes, should be safe bread. Stale bread. Sorry, I didn't read the flavor text. Bread could use a little butter, so it's stale bread. So yeah, rot piles usually have, you know, rotten stuff, but if you have a purifier, it's great. And that's a fungi bar. A Hyver nutrition bar, very fortifying and boosts immune system, but not for the weak of stomach. So there's a chance you'll probably get sick from eating it. Anyway, I'm gonna pry that open. 24 pistol rounds, awesome. Kinda need that right now, because I'm kind of beat up at the moment. I am not looking good at all right now. I don't think I'll survive very much longer. Unless I get lucky and find stuff. Weapon biomod. You know what, since I'm gonna die anyway, let's go ahead and use one of these things. Blunter, reduce damage by 10%. So yeah, I just reduced my damage by 10%. Isn't that fantastic? Anyway, console. 34% chance. I'll go ahead and take it. Failed it, and set off alarm. Because, you know, that's what I always do. It was a low chance, so I can't really complain. Did I ever repair the cooker? Of course. I hate when they wait around the corner. It annoys me greatly. Okay, the poison got cured at least. I'm really not, I'm in such bad shape, it's ridiculous. Because I got freaking swarmed by everything. I mean, I can use my gun, but I'll eventually run out of bullets. Trust me, bullets run out quick if you just start using them everywhere. Alright, as excited. Alright, what we got here is history. Oh wait, no, this. Alright, it's all junk, but we can decrypt it with a 99% chance of success. Awesome. Tactical Officer Padawan to all recruits. Refrain from using shotgun blast on targets standing besides critical equipment and supplies. This is actually kind of a tip. Shotguns have a cone sort of, I believe they have like a cone sort of AoE, and it is possible that you can actually target, like, I can target this console and attack it with my knife or my gun and actually eventually break it. So that's what it's warning you about. Go ahead and pick this lock, because I can. Ooh, we need to shoot you. I'm gonna die. And I died.
Tamiko, I am sorry.
What I probably should have done is gone around the car and then heal myself, because it does take time to use a medkit. So yeah, it tells you everything you've done, blah blah blah. Good news is we do have a decrypted message. That's kind of nice. So, I guess I'll go ahead and call this a video. I am The Depressed Eeyore, and this was, Sword of the Stars, the pit. If you want to see more of this, just let me know. If not, well, whatever. So, see you guys.